sunset stories for the soul, and a lot of other stuff in this evening's edition. And welcome to Face the Sun. I'm Jim. This is Brenda. Every day at sunrise and sunset, we're here on the deck to heal our brains and share moments with you, like my 45 years in radio experience. We bring you the weather, the birthdays, the odd and fascinating stories about animals and history and the world, and occasionally we have fun weaving the song titles into clever conversations. So let's do it. You got time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So we do like to start it with keeping everybody the Veterans Crisis Line in the uppermost part of your brain. Oh boy. So the Veterans Crisis Line, you dial 988 and then press 1. If you're a non-veteran, just dial 988.
Yeah.
There's confidential support is available 24/7. You can chat at the veteranscrisisline.net. That's what you type in the address bar, chat at veteranscrisisline.net/chat, all one long word, all one long jumbled up word.
Yeah. It's all put together by the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, and we appreciate you coming along with it.
And you can text. If you don't want to talk or chat, you can text. That number's 838255.
838255.
There you go.
Okay. That's good.
We had some famous birthdays.
We do. Eli Whitney, the inventor of the cotton gin.
Huh. Jim Morrison.
The inventor of loud music from the Doors. His lyrics, they say, were poetic.
And charismatic.
And charismatic.
And Kim Basinger, she's a really good actress as well.
L.A. Confidential and Batman.
And Terry Hatcher, she was on, or more one of the, not original Lois and Clark, but one of those series. It was really good. And the New Adventures of Superman and Desperate Housewives. I guess I've never watched that.
No, I haven't either. Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Oh. I've never watched it.
I think that's her song, that bass.
Oh, is that
Super
right?
Bass. I don't know. I was gonna look it up later, but we can't have any music on here until we pay for the music. We always get dinged even if we do anything.
Yeah.
So it's just weird.
There's just a big computer out there listening to everything that goes by. And they love to send you little notes. Dixie Curry.
That's our local, I consider our people around us our local celebrities.
Yes.
They're stars to us, yeah.
You are all stars to us. So Dixie Curry, Vicki Powers, Chuck Bacon, and Eric Milliron, Scott Mangelson, and R.I.P., rest in peace, Patrick Mahold.
Yep, happy heavenly birthday.
Yeah. Are we going to do Why We Face the Sun?
Yeah.
Every day we have the privilege of being outdoors on the two most magical times, sunrise and sunset. This is day 363 of Face the Sun.
Be a year and 2 days.
Yeah.
On my son's birthday, Jesse.
Oh, that worked out well.
Yeah. Hi, Terry Ewald.
Hi, Terry. Another beautiful day, Terry says. You're right. In the morning, as the sun peeks over the horizon, there's a feeling of renewal, like the day is offering us a clean slate. That's when we share stories to energize and inspire and to connect. There's something special about greeting the day alongside the people who tune in, knowing that we're all stepping into the morning light together. Then there's the sunset. The light softens, the pace slows, and the day seems to sigh in relief. That's when we reflect, sharing something curious or heartfelt, and just enjoy the beauty of the moment. It's a different energy from the morning, more calm, maybe even a little more personal. What makes this all so meaningful is the connection it creates. not just with nature, but with each other and with everyone watching. Whether it's an intriguing bit of history, a quirky story, or a laugh, it just all is a simple reminder to appreciate the beauty around us. We're all sharing the same light when it's rising or when it's setting. There's Ricky Braga showed up. Hi, Ricky.
Says, have a good night. Vikings won. Now they're 11-2.
11 wins and 2 losses.
Okay.
This is day 363, and it's the sunset edition. There's no better way to close out the day than to face the sun one last time before the stars take over. And we appreciate you being there with us.
Yep.
Okay.
I never heard of a signs that you're drinking too much water.
You haven't?
No,
Yeah.
it's always not enough water.
Yeah. Signs you're drinking too much water, your pee is almost crystal clear.
Hmm.
You're peeing frequently. You feel bloated or nauseous. You have a headache or brain fog.
Mm.
Drinking too much water, I guess. I've never had that problem, but
Mm-mm.
I guess it can cause those symptoms. Mm-hmm.
You may have included Smucker's Uncrustables in your kids' lunch boxes.
You know, I haven't bumped into one of those yet.
Mm-mm.
They sound good.
I think when you guys went to the Black Hills and I was picking out food for you guys because you were all taking the four-wheelers out.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to pick out food that wouldn't require cooking and stuff like that when you're out on the four-wheelers.
yeah.
I may have gotten something like that, but I'm not sure.
I suppose those darn kids got them first. Smucker's Uncrustables. Either way, you know, you may enjoy them yourself or put them in your kid's lunchbox, but either way, the pre-made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches sealed with no crust on the bread are a great nostalgic memory. But last week, the packaged products made the headlines after the New York Times sports department, The Athletic, issued a shocking article that the NFL is the circular snacks #1 fan. In fact, NFL teams go through anywhere from 3,600 to 4,300 Uncrustables in a week.
Wow.
Meaning that the league is consuming at least 80,000 Uncrustables a season.
Wow.
Because they're already prepared, they embrace familiar and delicious flavors. We can understand how these sandwiches might be an ideal option for the busy athlete. But quite frankly, we're kind of shocked by the news. Uncrustables, healthy options that we should all be, are they healthy? Or is it an option we should be thinking about? Here's what to know before you go searching for them in the freezer aisle. Incorporating enough protein and carbs into your diet before a workout is important to keep energy levels up. While Uncrustables can be a healthy option for people working out for hours on end each day, they may not be the most nutritious snack choice if you have a typical routine. There are other easy diet-approved snacks to consider, like cheese and fruits, hummus and yogurt, and even the old humble glass of milk.
It doesn't work trying to use something else to keep my fingers out of poking you guys in the eye while I'm looking for these banners that are fun to put up.
Yeah. A pair of iconic ruby slippers that were worn by Judy Garland in The Wizard of Oz and stolen from the museum nearly 2 decades ago, sold for a winning bid of $28 million at that auction we talked about last Saturday. Heritage Auctions had estimated that they would fetch $3 million or more. Boy, they missed that one.
Yeah.
But the fast-paced bidding far outpaced that amount within seconds.
They were just 25 million short.
Yeah, and tripled it within minutes. A few bidders were making offers by phone. They volleyed back and forth for about 15 minutes.
Wow.
As the price climbed to an eye-popping sum. including the Dallas-based auction house's fee. The unknown buyer will ultimately pay $32.5 million.
Wow.
And they're not even rubies. They're just old fashion shoes, you know? The sparky red heels were on display at the Judy Garland Museum in her hometown of Grand Rapids, Minnesota in 2000.
Minnesota? Oh,
Yeah.
there's a Grand Rapids, Minnesota and a Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
Are they right next to each other?
I don't know. I doubt it. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Okay. So a guy named John Martin in 2005 went to that museum with a hammer. He smashed the glass of the museum's door, and then he smashed the display case for the ruby slippers. Their whereabouts remained a mystery until the FBI recovered them in 2018. Martin, now 77, who lives near Grand Rapids in northern Minnesota,
Hmm.
wasn't publicly exposed as the thief until he was indicted in May of 23.
Hmm.
He pleaded guilty in October of 23.
Hmm.
When he showed up in court, he was in a wheelchair and on supplementary oxygen when he was sentenced last month to time served because of his poor health.
What month is this?
No, this is December,
So it was last January.
was it?
It's almost a year ago.
Oh, yeah.
How come they don't go to jail right away when they're sentenced? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Hi, Carrie Lee.
There's a lot of people who should have gone to jail right away.
Hi, Wildcat Sue.
Yeah.
Since we've never been in trouble, we don't really know how the system works, which I'm thankful for.
Yeah.
That we've never been goofy.
So Old Mike on YouTube, Brenda's picked up on that. We watched one this morning and they are good.
He's good.
The boat you choose is more important than how hard you roll. That speaks volumes about strategy over effort.
Yeah.
In life, business, or any adventure, choosing the right tools, the right path, or environment often outweigh sheer hard work.
Hmm.
Rolling harder in the wrong boat might get you somewhere, but rowing wisely in the right boat can take you exactly where you want to go, and faster at that.
Hi, Karen Tyler.
Work harder, not smarter. No.
Work smarter, not harder. Work harder, not smarter. Well, you choose. Let us know how it works out.
How are you feeling?
Comment below. Oh boy.
Effort is crucial, but efficiency often yields better results. Finding a way to maximize your resources, your skills, or the tools that can lead to success with less strain. Yeah. And also, he said in one of his shows, you can't pour from an empty cup. Self care and personal well being are essential to give your best to others or your goals. You must first ensure physically, emotionally, and mentally that you are recharged.
Well, see, these other ones down here, I got, and the boat you choose is more important than how hard you rode. That is from Old Mike on YouTube. Old me living better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he started his channel
3 months ago.
3 months ago. Yeah, and he's 80. Started it at 80. He's still 80.
Yeah.
He's good.
Uh,
He's fascinating to me.
a sharp axe is more important than a strong arm. Preparation with the right tools makes the task easier and more effective than sheer strength or determination alone.
So there's nothing like red greens. The right tool is the tool.
Yes. they've got
Duct tape is it.
they've got a little different attitude, don't they? I like Red Cream.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in years, but man, I used to just really
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Where I was at that time, they came on so late at night.
But it was always on PBS, and when we got rid of TV, we did get it with antennas, and then pretty soon the antennas didn't work.
Mm.
And then I got that Roku device, and if Red Green's in any of the streaming things like Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime or Paramount Plus. I don't know. I guess I haven't searched.
Yeah, there was a lot of good in that show.
Yeah, he's fun.
It's not the hours you put in, it's not the hours you put in, but what you put into the hours.
There you go.
Productivity isn't about time spent, it's about the value of output. Focusing on quality over quantity makes your work more impactful.
There you go.
I like that one. Hard to turn pages with your mittens on. It's just cold enough where you gotta keep the wind off your neck. But man, like right there, did you feel that sun? It just, the wind must have stopped for a second or two.
Was blowing those little yellow sticky notes. I
Yeah.
forgot to tape them down.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Aluminum foil. It is the product with a million uses.
Hi, Laverne Lee. Yeah. Happy holidays to you too. Merry Christmas.
Good job, Laverne. Thank you.
Yep.
And Wes Torque, did Wes just pop up?
They both did.
Oh, hi,
Hi,
Wes.
Wes Torquey.
Hi, Wes. We use it to wrap ribs on the grill, that tin foil we do. Cover a casserole before baking it in the oven. And as part of a pan liner when roasting a whole chicken or a pork loin. Aluminum foil is one of the kitchen's most common and versatile products. It's so commonplace, however, that perhaps we take it for granted and don't think twice about whether to cook on the shiny side or the dull side.
Yeah, I always wondered if there was something to, we must have shiny side out.
You, my friend, are at the right show right now.
Am I? Because it don't matter? You don't mind and you don't matter? No, I don't mind and I don't matter, wasn't it? It don't matter and who cares? Just get it on there.
As it turns out,
Oh, look, he switched from Facebook to YouTube. How fun.
oh, Wes, you're a good man. As it turns out, there's actually a difference between the shiny and dull sides of foil. But that difference may not be exactly what you're thinking.
Okay.
The difference is purely a result of how the aluminum foil is manufactured,
Huh.
not because the sides have distinct properties. During the production process, aluminum is rolled onto thin sheets through a process called milling. To make the foil thin enough without tearing, 2 sheets of aluminum are rolled at a time. The side of that foil touches another sheet during the milling, ends up being dull. The side of that foil that touches another sheet during the milling ends up dull because it doesn't get polished by the rollers. The other side, which is in direct contact with the roller, becomes shiny. So no, it doesn't really matter. Shiny or dull, you use, doesn't matter which side you use. Because nonstick foil is specifically created to have a nonstick side. It does. Oh, and then there's nonstick foil is now out. That's the old foil.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they kind of switched gears on me.
Oh.
Okay, so that was the standard foil. Now there's a non-stick foil, specifically created to have a non-stick side. So it does matter which side you use.
On the new stuff. Hi, Stacy. I was trying to shoot you some hearts, but
Oh, yeah.
I'm off kilter. Can you shoot her some hearts out of your eyes?
I think I can. I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay, here you go. Who am I shooting these to?
At our niece,
Oh,
Stacy.
hi, Stacy.
Muchler duty.
How come it's working for me all the time?
No.
You used to have this thing like
I know. I thought I had
totally,
my finger loaded.
totally under control. Oh, I got one thing. I want more. I want more. Oh, wait, I'm using the wrong fingers. Oh, there you go.
There's some fireworks.
That's,
Yay.
that's what we were looking for. That's fun. The Reynolds Wrap now non-stick aluminum foil. You'll want to have the dull side facing up. So, okay, now let's go over this real slow. We said for 22 lines, we said it doesn't matter. Now, if you get the new style, you want the dull side facing up. A tip, is that if you can read the writing on the foil, then you have the right side up to get all the benefits of the non-stick foil.
It is so different with this image being messed up.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what. Jim says, "Way," or West Turkey says, "Way to go!" When you shot the hearts out your eyes. And then Stacy gave us a little heart back.
And then,
Yeah.
okay, now this aluminum foil, I don't want to confuse you. So with the new stuff, the words go up. The old stuff, you'll know that because you'll know it's old because it doesn't have any words on it.
Words.
Mhm.
Wow.
So do the word side up for the non-stick feature of the new aluminum foil.
Oh,
That kind of stuff throws me off. Yeah.
saran wrap is what used to throw your brother Dale
Oh,
off.
jeez.
What a hysterical thing. I watched him fight with saran wrap like he was fighting with the feral cat.
That's really
It
true.
was the funniest,
Shaking, 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 pulling, pulling, pull.
and just couldn't get rid of it. Yeah, it was like a feral cat hanging on to your head. Man, it was funny.
Wildlife, including plants and seeds, make up the third largest illegal market in the world behind drugs and weaponry.
Wow.
But whereas the other two can always be easily replaced through manufacturing, endangered species are finite. 48 lemurs, 30 primates of various species, several crocodiles, and over 1,000 rare tortoises were seized when a convoy of 4 smuggling trucks was raided in Thailand.
Wow.
The bust was valued at around $2 million on the black market. But now these animals are set for a return to their wild homes in Madagascar.
Oh, just in time for the movie,
Yes,
the next sequel.
in a ceremony in
Wow.
Bangkok,
Hmm.
Thai authorities transferred the 961 healthy animals over to the members of the Maglasay Department of National Parks, Wildlife, and Plant Conservation. In advance of their flight home on 3 separate planes operated by Qatar Airways, by conducting operations like this and broadcasting them globally, it shows that there are arrests and exchanges happening, making people worldwide aware that possessing these animals is not right, said the department's director.
So Pat Hillard said,
Hi, Pat.
"Good evening, Jim and Brenda. It sure looks cold." Yeah,
Yeah,
it's 39.
it's cool.
It's going down rapidly. And then Wes says, "You have a nice sunshine." We don't have no sun. Yeah, and I can't.
yeah.
I don't have access to flipping my cameras around. But here I can.
Okay.
Can I go this way, or am I even going the right way? Am I going towards? Oh, look, there's the sun.
You're doing it.
Kind of looks kind of good back there.
Yeah.
Looks pretty cool. If I go too fast, I know I'll make you guys like you're on a
Grab a hold of the table and try
sinking
to.
ship. Cool.
Brenda?
Yeah,
Brenda.
Jim.
Brenda.
Jim, I think today's sunset might be just the last sunset of our stress-filled week.
Ah, Brenda, every sunset feels like, don't let the sun go down on me. It's like saying goodbye too soon.
True, but then again, it's always "here comes the sun" tomorrow, right?
Right. Or maybe tomorrow's theme is waiting for a girl like you. In this case, waiting for the perfect sky.
Speaking of perfect, remember that one sunset that felt like purple rain was about to pour down?
Oh boy, do I ever. But nothing beats the nights when you feel like walking on sunshine. Pure magic.
Yeah. It's funny how every sunset makes me want to hum "Blinded by the Light."
It's almost too bright to handle. Oh, I stole your line.
It's almost too bright to handle.
And yet, as soon as it fades, you're left whispering, paint it black. Funny how quickly the mood can shift.
Still, every sunset feels like it's a shining star time. It's nature's way of saying, "Look up, look up."
Yeah. That's why I always say the sunset is like life's golden hour. It's brief, it's beautiful, and it's worth every second.
That's why I'm sitting here with you right now. Let's soak in every drop of it, song titles and all.
And I like it.
Yeah, all fun.
Oh, that was some good song titles you slipped into that one.
Yep.
I had
The
to pull my
temperature
notes.
is dropping. It still says 39, but it's the gusting
Yeah.
25-mile-an-hour wind that's
Mm-hmm.
kind of
Yeah.
getting me.
Yes, me too.
What is this? Calgary's mislabeled foods has far-reaching and well-documented implications for the public health, conservation, and the economy. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
That is Calgary
Oh,
in Canada.
really?
So, what you looking for?
Well, I made these banners, but
Oh, do that suggest a topic one. I like that one. I love it when they suggest topics.
oopsie. See, I'm learning how to use Jim's phone to control comments and banners, but more complicated
Mm-hmm.
than I first learned. When you actually try to set it up, you just like blow it up.
Okay. Okay, Calgary, up in Canada.
Yeah.
In that neighborhood, mislabeled seafood has far reaching and well documented implications for public health, conservation, and the whole economy up there. For instance, one student purchased white tuna at an all you can eat sushi bar that turned out to be escolar. Escolar is sometimes called the laxative of the sea.
I never even knew there was such a
I didn't know that either.
fish.
That's named after its effects of its fatty acids that they'll have on your digestion.
Interesting.
People have landed in the hospital for eating too much of that fish.
Wow.
Several examples of mislabeling involve substituting an expensive product for a cheaper species. Tilapia for snapper. Tilapia is cheap, snapper is not. And rainbow trout for Atlantic salmon. While companies in places like Miami and Mississippi have had fines leveled on them for fraudulent practices, the global nature of fisheries makes it really a tough action to take. To help vendors, the fish list permits the use of ambiguous names, meaning the same name can be applied to a lot of different species. God, they're all in on it. Snapper could refer to 96 different species, tuna to 14 different species. Cod can apply to 2 different species.
Gee.
This helps vendors when related species are difficult to tell apart, and is also that's kind of they're hoping that it'll help with mislabeling, and they can at least get the right label on the package. You almost have to take a scientist with you to figure that stuff out.
Just leave the head on. Don't chop it up and put it in a can. Leave the head on. Leave its eyes on.
Yeah, leave his name tag on.
So if you think of any more fish puns, let me know.
Let me know.
Let me know.
Oh,
How do fish always know how much they weigh?
last I heard, they all have scales.
Their own scale.
Their own scales.
They'll have their own scales.
Was that in here? I was wondering where you got that.
On the bottom of your fish page.
Yeah, my fish page.
Yep. So this is sunset and it's just about over. So there is something magical about sunsets. They remind us that even as the day ends, there's still the beauty to be found. And sometimes it's the most breathtaking part of all. It's not just about watching the colors shift in the sky. It's about the pause, the moment where the world seems to hold its breath.
Tonight, as the sun sinks below the horizon, we're both reminded of how often life mirrors a sunset. In its transitions, where most of the powerful moments happen, just like the sun setting today, We've all faced times where something in our life was coming to a close. A chapter, a season, or a challenge we've carried for far too long. And yet, ending can be beautiful when we choose to see them that way. Sunsets also remind us to savor what's right in front of us, whether it's the laughter of a loved one, the sounds of birds settling in for the night, or simply the joy of being outside. These are the moments that fill our souls. They don't demand our attention, but they're there waiting to be noticed. So tonight, let the sunset be a reminder that every day, that even as the days end, there's light to carry forward. There's hope in the transition, and there's beauty in letting go of what was to make, letting go of what was to make space for what will be. That's
Hi, Mary
nice.
Cordell.
Hi, Mary.
And it's over. So now when I edit this later, and it almost is taking like more than 12 hours for it to
To get 'em
process
up,
to,
yeah.
they're up. But for me to do any editing on it,
Oh,
it takes another 12 hours. I don't know what the deal is. If it's, we have a faster internet out here now, but so I'm going to put either another video that we did up here or up here. I'm not sure. But if you like it, press tick on another one.
and that, my friends, what Brenda is talking about there, is the result of literally days of hard work by Brenda to upgrade this whole show.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll quit bragging about it one of these first days. We'll just get on with the business at hand. But I think it's so cool that you do that.
It is fun.
Find that stuff, and it's not something they give you instructions, but it's like steps are always left out. It's crazy.
Totally left out. Otherwise, they go by the instructions so fast. I feel like like they threw dirt in my face and kicked me down.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
grab their ankle and bite it and say, "Slow down, wait for me.
yeah,
You're 10 steps ahead of me."
yeah.
Well, not 10 steps, but I could, you
Ten
know,
s-
like a ninja, just boom out there and grab their leg and take them down.
Okay. Oh, someday we need to talk about that cannon that we sold over in Bradley.
Oh, sure.
We didn't quite get it sold, but that's a good story. Somehow that popped into my head today.
Sure.
Man, we had some interest in that. But anyhow,
So you guys buy us a cup of coffee if you like to support us. We would sure appreciate it. And this is fun being out here.
and a guy one time asked me, how do I do that? It's at the top of our page.
Of the Facebook page, I did, but I maybe when I go in right away, I'll move it and put it up in our description on both Facebook and YouTube, just because
yeah.
I don't know either.
Yeah,
I want to make it easy.
yeah.
All righty.
Life is hard enough without us not making your life harder.
So thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow morning a little before 8 or around 8. I can't get used to this time schedule.
What's that Hercus girl's name? Donna?
Donna Hercus.
Oh, Donna, we had more darn fun. She brought over a Christmas wreath and that chili and
So
those
good.
crackers.
So good.
Man, the whole thing was good. Thank you very much, Donna. We appreciate
Yeah,
that.
we did. So see you tomorrow morning about 8 o'clock.
All right, we'll see you there.
Yeah,
Or
bye-bye.
here
On the front porch.
on the front porch.